What is up, everybody? This is Nick on Twin Turbo. Today is the day we are going to install the JB4. This is my favorite mod so far because, like I've said in other videos, it definitely solved a lot of issues. And even on the Burger Motorsports website, it shows that it'll perform better than the factory. Now, if you're looking at the JB4, it's not a modification that you put on and, oh my God, your car is just insane all the time. No, your car is going to run the same depending on how you drive it. Sport mode is still there, comfort mode, eco mode. Your car is the same, it just depends on your throttle. How much throttle are you giving it? That's when the JB4 comes into play. But even when you are just in map 1 on your highest octane available, hopefully it's 93 octane, it runs smoother, it idles better. Everything about this car is better with the JB4. If you are going to do this though, get your money's worth. And what do I mean by that? An engine is basically an air pump, right? And when you have twin turbos, it's a glorified air pump. You're sucking air in and you're blowing air out. It's really simple. The easier and more air, it's measured in CFM, the more air volume that's going in there and the easier it is to get out, that's a better situation for making power. Cold air makes more power. There's a lot of variables when it comes to cars. Yes, an engine is complicated and the computers make it even more complicated. But if you are doing any sort of bolt-on modifications to a car, I'll tell you right now, a naturally aspirated car is not going to be anything like putting a modification such as air intakes on a twin turbo car. You're going to get more power, of course, when you have forced induction. I have put cold air intakes on many cars over the years, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder. Always have done it for the sound. It sounds cool. It's always sounded awesome to me. You can't expect a whole bunch of horsepower just by putting some air intakes on. The money to me is well worth the sound, especially on this car. So worth the money. And that's why they're hard to get. They're usually sold out, especially the wrinkle red ones. However, if you are going to do the JB4 with the 3.3 liter twin turbo, I can't emphasize enough, do not be cheap, do it right, and get the correct spark plugs. If you don't want to buy new spark plugs, at least re-gap the ones that you have. The HKS M45 IL, they have very, very good reviews. They are a little pricey. You get what you pay for. You don't want to put the JB4 on and then start having issues at very high RPMs. So I highly recommend the HKS M45 IL, as well as air intakes. Intake and exhaust. Let's make the air less restrictive, both coming in and going out. And then the spark plugs are just going to help, you know, from blowing out and having all kinds of issues. Time to get started. Looking good today, boys and girls. Ooh, I went ahead and took off the engine cover, set it over there. Hello, darkness, my old friend. There she is. Very simple. Okay guys, so look, I'm not gonna get an Allen key here and just remove these 4 bolts. All you have to do is remove those bolts, and that's if you buy this, the JB4 Quick Connect. So I highly recommend this, and you'll see why. It just makes life 10 times easier. I'll put a link where I got it. I got it straight from JB4, the Burger Tuning Motorsports. But all you do is remove these 4 screws and you connect it. You can't mess that up. Then you put the 4 screws back on, and then that's all it is. It's really simple. This is the first thing I do. Plug in the JB4 to the Obd port, and then just kind of tuck the cable so it's clean. But you're gonna go right back up in here with a coat hanger, push it through the rubber grommet and feed it up to where I took off the panel. And that's all you have to do. You just run the wire through there and then just repeat what's next. After you lock the car with the hood open and place the key fob 15 feet away, I'm going to go ahead and prep the surface here with some rubbing alcohol for the Velcro. Okay guys, so the JB4 is really simple. We have it set over here, as you see, in the Bluetooth connector there. We're just kind of laying everything out here. Now, the part that gives people probably the most anxiety would be the posi taps, but I don't know why. It's very, very, very simple. Just don't drop them. That's really the only thing you should worry about, is dropping them. But even then, you can just go buy some more for like 50 cents. So the JB4, as you see, we have, actually, I'm gonna grab my phone for this part. Haven't done anything yet, I'm just laying it out. I would recommend you put it right here, get some Velcro, make it look nice, do what you do. Some people tuck it, what have you. I have some other wire management here from Excess. The cord I was telling you about that runs through the firewall is connected and it just runs across, okay? So we're gonna end up laying that back there. We're gonna tuck it down nice and neat. So there's one wire out of the way. You have two other wires. There's a short one, which is gonna go over here, and then the long one goes over there for the O2 sensors, okay? You have a total of 4 connectors. There's 2 different areas of the car we're gonna be connecting these into. One is like a rainbow kind of a color. The other one is a brown and black. That's the layout, really, really simple. Now what I'm gonna do is I am going to go ahead and disconnect this harness here. Like I said earlier, there are 2 different connectors for the JB4. This is like a rainbow color one, and then we have a brown and black one. Brown and black goes up top. This one will go right here into these 2 factory harnesses. Should look like that. Guys, now we're back up top, and we're going to do the same thing right here. Voila. From a distance, remember, rainbow color goes right there, down here. Follow it up, the black and brown go here. This is the factory harness that plugged into this factory location, but we disconnected it and we took the JB4 and plugged them in place of each other. We are almost done. All we have to do now is do the O2 sensor wire taps. And again, it's very easy. It's the red wires at the location I'm about to show you. We're gonna tap in there, and then we're just gonna clean everything up, make it look nice, shut the hood, and go enjoy it. Guys, you're not going to mess this up because, like I said, we position the JB4 over there, and when you do that, you're going to have a short wire and you're going to have a longer wire. So obviously the longer one has to go over there, the shorter one has to go over here. And in installing these, you will see a location right here, and there's like a little sleeve on there. We're going to pull that back, and you should be able to see that little hole right there. I'm going to go in the exact same spot with the posi tap. I'm going to take the top part off here. This part here is going to go underneath the wire. This part here is going to go over the wire. It's going to puncture it, and as you tighten it, metal thing right there in the middle, it's got a sharp point on it. It's tapping into the wire. Very, very simple. Genius, actually. We are tapped into the red wire. The red wire O2 sensor. So there's this sleeve here. I keep mentioning a sleeve. You're gonna pull back right there, okay? That is located, check it out, look. O2 sensor, there's 2 hoses here, there's this thing, and then look for this clip here with the dot on it. Pull it back, and we're going for the red one, guys. So actually, I already had Velcro on the other side of this. Same goes for the JB4's Bluetooth connector. Just do one little piece of Velcro. Boom. Should look just like that. Everything is connected. Okay, so for the excess slack so far, I'm just kind of tucking it down in here for now. Let's put the engine cover on real quick and see what it looks like before we do any more wire management. Everybody, the JB4 is installed. This thing is absolutely nuts. Right now, it is JB4 tuned. It's that simple. It's so easy. I highly recommend this. You can do whatever you want with wire management. I'm cool with, you know, that pretty much looking factory. I did put some extra heat shield on there, even though it comes like this. It's very well made. So yeah. Now that the JB4 is on, we are good to go. Just hit subscribe because the best videos are still gonna come. The E85 on map 3. That's gonna be my all-time favorite video to do. You know, I'm not gonna be removing this stuff every time I go to the dealer anymore, you know, because eventually if this channel grows and you guys help me get more subscribers and views, then we are definitely going to be doing a aftermarket intercooler. I'm going to cut out the front so you can see the intercooler. I always thought that look was awesome. Then we're going to do water methanol injection. But even before then, I'm going to be doing videos. I'm going to take this thing to the track. I'm going to do some roll racing in Mexico, 0 to 60 launches, lots of cool stuff. I got the car where I want it right now for a perfect daily driver. Again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment. I appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.